The subject of this fresque is very interesting, part of the history of France, and I find it very interesting and something I didn't know about. And so now I am learning about this, the Vendée part of the revolution. I come from America. I was born in Illinois and lived in Washington, D.C. for many years. My family was military, and so we traveled around. We were in Italy and Japan and all around the States. I've always been an artist. I had a business in Washington, D.C. as a portrait artist. Before that, I was traveling Europe and America, sketching and drawing. I studied in Paris for 2 years at the American Center on Boulevard Raspail. And then in Rome for a year, and then in Los Angeles for 2 more years. I like to paint outdoors and take a canvas and an easel outside in the sun and paint the landscape. And also I paint from photographs in my studio. I have a studio now in Saint Laurent de la Cabrierise in the Aude. And I do a studio workshop type of thing with other artists and students, and I have some students also. And we paint outside and we paint in the studio from photographs sometimes. I paint with oil mostly, landscapes and village scenes. This for me is a real challenge to make a large-scale painting like this. I really enjoy this. I did this once before, a few years ago, and I really enjoyed it. First I will do a sketch of the subject, then I will project it onto the canvas, then I will draw it with pencil, and then I go over it with felt tip pen, and then I use acrylic on these large-scale projects like this fresque. Each scene will take about a week, between 30 and 35 hours. Some scenes are a little bit longer because of the amount of detail, but typically about 30 to 35 hours or about a week for each scene. I was given a lot of the information for this fresque by Reynald Secher, and he indicated what was to be in each scene, and then we used photographs from books and videos. I think the whole fresque will take about 18 weeks, since it's about a scene a week. And then I would like to display the entire fresque someplace and do any kind of major touch-up work that needs to be done.